All right, guys, we're here. You guys asked for it. We're bringing it back. We're doing some automotive autopsies. Who we got?
We have Chris, who has RWB Porche, nicknamed Hanzo. Want to say thank you so much to Chris for coming down, being the first one in the shed to do an automotive autopsy. We know you don't like being on camera, but we do appreciate it. But we'll stop talking. We'll let the car do the talking. So.
And Chris.
And Chris, yes.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
So first of all, I just want to say thanks to Raph and Anthony for asking me to come out and do this. It's actually been a long time coming. It's been since 2020, I believe, that we first started talking, which was just after the car was built. But then obviously the dreaded coronavirus has come in. So pretty much this is a 1996 993 Porsche 911. Started out as a pretty standard C2, so two-wheel drive. It has the RWB body kit put on it, which is something that's pretty unique to Australia. There's not a lot of them. Having said that, this year there is going to be quite a few builds that are coming through from midway through the year till the end of the year all around Australia. So process from purchase to actually getting built for me was rather quick because Nakai-san likes going to places that he hasn't been to before. So I was pretty lucky where it was a 9-month turnaround. At the moment, the turnaround on one of these to get built is about 2.5 years wait, purely because he's got such a big backlog from the last couple of years. So it's all been fully resprayed, everything like that. The choices that you can make on the car are fairly individual. So I didn't go the widest possible. There is a wider kit at the back, the Heavenly kit for a 993. This one gets streeted all the time, so I tried to not do that. The canards are an option. The front bar is an option. So you'll see here that it doesn't actually, it's not as low as what everyone sort of thinks it is. And it's got this option at the front here where it can lift up and get over speed humps or scrape, as you can see there a little bit. The car's name's Hanzo, so you can choose a name for your car. Churn's from RWB Australia. He and I came up with this name for this one, but you can also leave it up to Nakai-san to come up with. But once he heard what our suggestion was, he loved it so much that he ran with it. As for the engine, this one's bog standard. I don't really want to do anything to the engine too much anyway. I just enjoy driving it. It used to have air suspension on it. I didn't like the feel of that or the lines bursting all the time, so I'm back to coilover statics. It's not quick. I don't want it to be quick. If you want to try and take me on in a drag race, you're going to win because I'm not going to drag race you. The wheels themselves are rotiforms, so they're a ZRH-T, which these are pretty much with these offsets. They're one off. They're minus 47 on the rear and minus 17s on the front, so there's a fair bit of offset with those. They are 10.5s in the front and 13s in the rear, so it grips and goes pretty well. Other than that, I haven't done a lot to the car. The trunk has all been retrimmed in leather, and the interior was bog standard. When I picked up the car, it had just over 90,000 Ks on the clock, and it's done now about 110, so I'm not afraid to take it for a spin. It's been on a few road trips between here and Victoria, so yeah, it's got a few more in it yet before I'm happy. I want to take it down to Tasmania, go for a bit of a cruise around there at one stage. And yeah, that's pretty much the car as it is. It's back in Adelaide now. This is my hometown, so that's why I got it built at the Bend, to try and get as many people interested in it. And that's one thing that's actually been, other than the build process itself, which is awesome, getting Nakai-san to come out and build it, it's like getting a piece of commissioned artwork, is the people. Everyone who comes up and says hi, wants to know about it, wants to ask questions. I'm friendly enough to come up and ask the questions, and I'll give you an answer as best to my knowledge. But yeah, that's been the best part. Everyone's been super friendly, and it's good to meet a whole bunch of people who are like-minded enthusiasts.
All right, guys, that's it. So again, thank you, Chris, for coming down. We've got a lot more videos lined up and a lot more work to do on our cars because we're all defected, but that's another day's story. But yeah, we've got some exciting news coming up in terms of Instagram. So
yeah, so if you're not following us on Insta, mcsa.ig, once we hit 9,000 followers, we've got a little bit of a special giveaway for everyone. So check us out on the Instagram. And also, I am very curious, Raf, as you've said it, if you want to see how to get a car that is highly modified, i.e. Raf's S13,
It's not that much.
I mean, it is off defect. Let us know in the comments because we're umming and ahhing about making a series about it. So if it's interesting for you, let us know and we'll get it done.
But anyway, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Love you. Bye.